that. All right, you guys. Well, before we kick the year off too hardcore, we're gonna rebuild our biggest equipment trailer. That's the one we haul the excavators on and the backhoes and big loaders, and when we need to take multiple pieces of equipment all at once, it's the next size up for us from that one, but she needs some love, so let's get into it. This is our oldest trailer and also our biggest, and this trailer was in a major accident years ago and was already rebuilt one time. For the decking, we use 2.5-inch true measurements thick oak, and you can't pick up that at just any place. In a perfect world, we'd replace every single board, but finding 2.5-inch thick oak is difficult at best. So we're going to only replace the wood that we absolutely have to, and I'm going to head over to Ruben's Custom Sawmilling and mill the rest of the wood that we need to complete this project.
Didn't even need any of that. Didn't even need to grind that one.
Yeah, I know.
This is the trailer we use to haul our big excavator, except nobody's been comfortable hauling our big excavator on it until it gets rebuilt. So I want to get the big excavator rebuilt, which means I got to get this rebuilt. With the boards off, it's a good opportunity to give it a washing of a lifetime. Plus, that's going to make welding and putting on a new suspension system a lot easier. In a few minutes, you're going to see me pay close attention to the hitch, and that's for a very particular reason. If you look in the background, you're going to see a big Cabelco excavator. Well, that trailer and Cabelco excavator are basically married together, except that little tiny hitch one day decided to snap while we were going down the road. And the Cabelco and the trailer flew into the air and started to go upside down, and I watched this whole thing unfold as I was driving down the road. The excavator and trailer rotated 180 degrees all the way upside down, and the worst part was there was a car coming right at it. The excavator flew so high into the air that the car actually, and I seen this, drove underneath the equipment while it was in the air, and then the excavator and trailer smashed onto the freeway. The trailer was completely rebuilt and the excavator was completely rebuilt, and I completely changed my pants after that day.
Okay. That one's got a little bit of a twist to her, doesn't she? How's the beams on the sides though?
Alright.
that could be like that right there could be patched up for sure.
Oh yeah.
And then there's a little spot right here, and then even this spot right here where it's kind of crimpling in.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you can see that it looks like something might hit it here, but then you kind of see it looks like it's already patched.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We've got complete rust separation here. What?
Oh, I said it was pretty well pressure washed.
Oh.
Pretty well.
Okay. Let's see. That's not as disconcerting as this. I don't think you're supposed to see through.
No, not at all.
I don't think you're supposed to see through the.
I mean, these tires too also are.
Look at that. So we need some new meat on them. So these two got to be switched out. You can't switch one tire in a set.
Yeah.
Did you know that, Zach?
No, I didn't know it. I've never used it.
Okay, so what happens is if you just put, like, this tire's bad and this tire's you put a brand new tire on, this tire's gonna wear down until the tread evens out with the tire way faster.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not like immediately, but just when you replace one, you replace both.
Yeah.
I want to show these guys too. I want to show you guys the tongue needs to be
Oh, the hitch?
the hitch.
Yeah, I seen that bad.
So you see that?
I've never even seen one worn down like that.
See how she's wore right there?
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, she's missing.
Right here. So this can't be. We can pull it down to the repair shop, but we can't put a load on it.
No.
Yep.
And here we've got spots coming through.
You know, there's a good chance he'd probably just channel this too. You know, cut that bad stuff out. You know, and just like they did with the gate on the box.
Yep.
Dump truck.
So this side, you can't see all the way through, but I think that's going to get rebuilt. Underneath, she's okay.
I mean, all the axles and everything look good, and the brake system.
So we need oak planking.
I think a lot of those can be reused.
Yeah, we'll reuse them, but we're going to need some new ones.
Maybe 3-4 of them I was thinking would be best.
What is that, 2-inch oak, or what is that?
Maybe 3.
Three.
3-inch.
Ugh.
It seems thicker than 2-inch.
We want to get that welded too.
Yep, they're going to look at the ramps, and then Tim was saying we can even get some springs for them.
Yes, let's get some springs put on them. Some new heavier duty springs put on them. All right, well, let's finish up the power washing.
A lot of the damage you see here wasn't from the accident because the trailer was completely rebuilt after it flipped upside down. This is from hauling salt. There was a winter where we had a contract to haul bulk salt out to one of our snow plowing accounts, and just driving the trailer down the road and getting that salt splashed up from underneath, and then having salt on the decking even though it was contained, and kind of just wafting down on top of it, just basically encapsulated this trailer in salt. And this is where I want to really take some time and get all of it cleaned off and never do that again.
Here, hey, don't aim it at my face. You'll knock my eyes out. Don't even aim it.
For those of you who aren't as familiar with pressure washers, they will peel your skin right off. They will peel your flesh off underneath. You've got to be careful. Pressure washers look fun, but they're actually a little bit more dangerous than most people realize. The first time we rebuilt the trailer, we completely repainted it, and that cost us an extra $5 grand. I don't feel like spending $5 grand just to make it look pretty. I'm worried about putting the money into the structural parts of the trailer. And the more we wash it, the more crap we find wrong with it. I haven't priced a trailer like this out in a very long time, so I got a question for you guys. What do you think it would cost to buy a trailer like this brand new, if you could even get it?
So with the boards removed, the next step is to bring it down to the welding shop and have it gone over. And then once we're done with that, we'll put brand new boards on. We'll see what we got. We got some junk, but some of these could still be reused. They're not all bad, and that's oak. So I gotta find that oak. They won't carry that at the local hardware store or home improvement outlet.
Only set our side off. Yeah.
The trailer went from a welding shop to a suspension shop, back to a welding shop. But then it finally came back to us, ready to go, minus the wood. But while it was in all those different repair shops, that gave me a chance to locate some true 2.5-inch thick oak. And by locate, I mean find a giant oak tree and then mill the wood down to the size we need. We needed 14 boards to completely redeck the trailer. We were able to get 5. So the 5 good boards that we got, we put them in the high wear areas.
All right, so we finally got some of the boards we needed. We wanted some more, but we got 5 of them for our trailer here. So we're putting them in on the, replacing the worst boards with the new ones and making the old ones work. Sometimes you just get what you need, right? So Alex here is putting this skid steer bucket on here because some of these boards are so, you can see they're pretty warped. So putting some weight on there so we can get them all bolted down and get this thing ready to rock and roll again. It's about time. Need to start hauling our equipment around on this thing.
We use carriage bolts to secure the wood to the trailer, but Tim wants a thicker washer system, something with a bigger bite, so we're gonna custom make our own.
I guess I'm filming. So, oh, here we go. We got to make our own blanks up for, what are these called? Brackets or whatever?
I don't know.
What are they? Here, Alex, I got you on camera. What are they called, man?
I don't know. I don't know what they're called.
Washers.
Yeah.
We're doing some homemade washers to hold the boards down. But we couldn't find any like that, so we're just going to make our own. Having this vise makes things a little easier for these fasteners, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
With the new suspension system put in place and the boards all online, we can now then get the trailer brought into the shop and have new tires put on it so that we can ultimately start hauling the excavator. Now, there isn't a whole lot wrong with the excavator, but the varmints did get into it over the course of the winter and they chewed up the wiring. So we've got to replace the computer system to get it to the point where we can safely use it out on our job sites. So that'll be coming down the pipeline. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hopefully we will see you guys on another one. God bless, and go get them, you guys.